Okay, my name is Holly. Welcome to your full body wrist and knee friendly workout today. We're going to get started with a nice little warm up and then we'll get right into 3 different circuits today. All right, we're just going to start marching in place, getting our legs and hips warmed up. Hands can move just a little bit. You could also do this sitting from a chair as a more friendly knee position. Just getting the legs, arms moving, get your breath flowing this today. Right here. We're going to take this into a little step and tap to the side. In 3, 2, and 1. So do a nice big reach across the body, step and tap. So think about reaching all the way across, stretching out your back muscles. Nice big breath in through your nose. Exhale like you're blowing out through a straw. Big step and reach. We're going to take this all the way up overhead. Next. In 3, 2, and 1. Reach overhead. Other hand can reach towards the floor. Big stretch. Side body stretch through the lats. Getting low and then high. Still warming the legs up. Reach and press. We're taking it to squats and reach next. In 3, 2, and last one. Feet planted here. Inhale up, exhaling down. Big lift and reach. Lift and reach. A friendlier way to do this would just be to bring the hands up and sweep them down. Up and down. Last 2. And last one, big lift. Taking your right foot over your left from seated or from standing. Take a nice stretch down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, left foot over right. Nice big stretch down. One more time. Lift and stretch. And last time here. Big stretch up and over. Go ahead and reach for a wrist. Stretch overhead, side body stretch. Inhale to center. Exhale other side. One more time. And stretch side. And up. Last time, big stretch up overhead. We're grabbing our light Superband next, just for a few Superband pull-aparts. I like to use the red one in the set that I've put in the link below if you want to grab those for the workout. From here, we're just pulling and squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale forward, exhale to squeeze. Just a few of these, then we'll do some shoulder dislocates, and then we'll get right into our workout today. Let's squeeze and pull. Last 2. And last one, make sure those shoulders are staying away from your ears. This time we're going up and around. So if this is too hard, just let your hands go out farther on the band. If you want to make it more stretchy, just grab a little closer together and keep going. Mommy's making a video. Yeah, you got to put clothes on. Up and over. Good. Last 2, we're going to grab a weight next. And last one. All right, go ahead and ditch the band. We're getting right into our sit to stand with the weight. So you can start these if you're just beginning with no weight and just coming up and down from a chair, any height. So the higher the chair, the easier this will be. The heavier the weight, obviously the harder it will be. We're just doing 10 of these right now. Good. So nice big exhale to stand up. Here's 3. Exhale up. 4. And 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. From here, we're going right into a chest press. If you don't have a bench, you can do this on the floor as well, right? So chest press, bench, or floor. Yep, going for 10 reps right here. Inhaling to come down, exhale to press. So nice, slow, and controlled on the way down. Elbows are angled slightly towards your waist. Ribs are staying down, that's 3. Exhale up for 4. breathe. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8, nice and slow, 9, and 10. Bringing the weights into your chest, towards your hips, and then sitting back up again. From here, we're going into single arm rows with one weight. So these can be a little bit tricky. You want to make sure your foot's not too close to your hand. So what I like to do is kind of step back a little ways and then out to the side. So what's going to happen here is you want to pull that weight right up to your hip. So inhale forward, it's dropping and hanging straight down. Exhale up for 2, 3, squeeze and pause at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just one more nice big squeeze up, 10. And then right to the other side. Again, we're nice and strong through that standing arm. Make sure this foot here is stepped back and out to the side. I think it's hard to see from my angle, but just make sure you step out into the side just a little bit. Good, so we're pulling and squeezing up. 2, right to your hip, like you're bringing your hand into your pocket. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now we're just going to rest for 60 seconds. Got my handy dandy little timer, which for some reason doesn't seem to be working right. Not sure what I did to the screen. Okay, so feel free to grab a drink of water. You can also just walk around a little bit. Keep your breath going. We're gonna do that same sequence again next. If the last 2 reps, we want to be going to a progressive overload feeling. So if you could do like 10 more reps of the weight you just did, you need to go heavier. So those 10-pound weights felt kind of easy for me. I'm going to try the 20-pound weight this next time through. Obviously, you should probably go in smaller increments. So if you got 10 and that was kind of okay, maybe try the 15 before 20. These are all the weights I have, so I'm going to give it a try today. Okay, so that's been 1 minute. Let's go ahead and get right back into our sit to stand. So you want to try heavier weight? Give it a shot. We're doing 10 reps of each of these again. So feet are in parallel, right in line with the hips. We're standing up. 1, 2, 3. Good, nice big breath. 4, 5, 6. Slow on the way down. 7, nice and slow. 8, slow on the way down. 9, and last one, 10. Let's go really slow on this last one down. Perfect. Taking a very minimal break right now. We're going right into the chest press. I'm gonna try my 20 pounds this time. Make sure you feel like you only have a couple reps left by the time we're at 10. All the way down. Big inhale down, elbows angle towards your waist just slightly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, nice and slow last time, and 10. Weights come to your chest, then to your hips, then sit back up. Going right into our rows. Let's try the right arm first, or the other arm first. Foot steps back, out to the side. Squeeze and pull like you're pulling your hand to your pocket. Exhale up for 3, 4, 5, you can do it. 6, 7, 8, slow on the way down. 9, and 10. Right to the other side. Getting a little bit closer With our heart rate coming higher, maybe it's a little bit harder to talk. You can notice that in me right now. That's how you want to be feeling. 2, 3, breathe 4, 5, 6, nice neutral spine, 7, 8, slow on the way down, 9, and 10. Nice job. All right, here comes our 60-second break. Again, grab some water if you like. Sit here and breathe, catch your breath. Maybe deciding on what weight we're going to do for this last set. Sometimes your third set can actually be the best set. So I want you to try to push it a little bit. If you feel like it's still really easy with the weight you're at, you could try to go to 12 reps or 15 reps. And if it's still easy to get to those reps, I recommend heavier weight the next time around we do this. This is the last time in this workout today. So right back to our sit to stand. Another way to do this instead of holding goblet style would be to hold in a front rack position like this if you wanted just a little bit heavier weight and not trying to hold it in one hand. So that would be an option as well. I'm gonna stick with this one today. All right, we got 5 seconds. Ready to go? 10 solid squats. Maybe I'll try the 30-pounder just for fun. In 3, 2. All right, ready to our sit to stand. You got your weight, let's go. 1, 2, slow on the way down. 3, exhale up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, can do it. Breathe. 9, really slow on this last one on the way down. How slow can you go? How slow can you go? Perfect. Okay, right into our chest press. I think I'm gonna stick with my 20-pounders today on this one. I probably should have 25 pounds, but this is what I've got today. We're gonna go nice and slow on the way down. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale, exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, slow on the way down, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You've got a couple more left in the tank, go for it. Then we're slowly gonna sit up. I think I'm gonna finish with the 30-pound for the row today. Back to the other side. All right, foot back and out to the side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5. Slow on the way down. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Hopefully your breath is starting to get a little bit quicker. Last one in this circuit. Foot back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slow on the way down. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And nice job making it through our first circuit. We've got a 60-second break, and then we're going into some glute bridges. So these can be done on the ground style or hip thrusting style with the bench turned this direction. So hip thrust optional looks like this. If you have a bench, no worries. I'm gonna do it on the floor today, but a hip thrust is here, down, and scooping. Okay. Today I'm just going to use the floor. Grab one of these tiny little 10-pounders. Okay, so from here on the hips, we're doing 12 of these. So it's 12, 10, and 16. So here we go for our bridges. We want you to scoop at the top, keeping those knees slightly pulled together. Just 3, ribs pulled in tight. 4, 5, hold at the top. 6, squeeze your booty. 7, you're tilting your pelvis. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Squeeze. And then stay here. We're gonna go right into our dead bugs and then our seated shoulder press. Okay. Dead bugs right here. We're doing 16 aside. You can use light hand weights. Reach and center. So left arm, right leg, then right, left arm, right leg. 2, 3, 4, keep your ribs down. 5, so no space under here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, almost there. 14, 15, and 16. Good. Hug those knees into your chest. And we're going right into our seated shoulder press. We're going to start with the 10-pounders. I've got a slight incline on the bench. Maybe I should actually show you this from the side, what this looks like. Doing a slight little angle here. Weights are going to be slightly in front of the head. So if you don't have a bench like this, totally fine. You can do this from the regular chair. I like to lean back in here just a little bit. Elbows are slightly in front of my head. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right, perfect. Now we got a 60-second break, and then we'll start it all again. If the weight on the hip thrust wasn't hard enough, make sure you go a little heavier. Okay, so I'm going to try a little heavier this next time. Grab the 30-pounder. If it gets to hurt your hip bones, you can roll up a mat for these, no problem. All right, get right to it. 12 of these puppies, make them rock solid. Okay, going right into our hip thrusts, picking a weight that's going to be challenging for you. Here we go for 12. 1, 2, squeeze the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Best to keep your eyes straight up towards the ceiling. Here's 9. We're holding at the top. 10, squeeze. 11, and one more, squeeze and hold, don't move. And bring it back down, right into your dead bugs. If you want to grab some light hand weights, those are also optional right now. Okay, feel free to grab those. Reaching right arm, left leg for 1. Ribs stay down. 2. You don't have to go so far. 3. So if your ribs start to pop, just make the movement smaller. There's 5. So with the weights, I can't go quite as far. 6, 7, 8. Nice and slow. 9. Inhale back. 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, and rest. Get right into our seated shoulder press. Okay. Got my little helper. I gotta sit right there.
Also right there.
I gotta sit right here. All right, here we go. We're going for 10. Nice big breath. In through your nose, exhale out through your mouth. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5. We're already halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more time. And 10. Now, if you felt like you could do 5 or 6 more, you need to have your weight next time. Okay. All right, just a little break. Grab a sip of water. Grab a sip of water. Let Hannah be our little helper today. We've got one more set of these to go. And we're almost done, okay? Almost done. All right. Everyone's ready for our last hip thrust. Make sure you've got a good heavy dumbbell on here. You're scooping from your hips, ribs are staying knit together. We're going for 12 of these right now. Okay, here we go. Exhale, squeeze, hold the top. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze. 3, 4. Really hold it out at the top. 5, 6, ribs stay knit together. 7, 8, 9, it's there. 10, 11. We're gonna hold this last one just a little longer. Hold, hold. Let's do tiny pulses and squeeze. Down an inch, up an inch for 4, 3, 2, and last one, squeeze and hold. And release. Good. Get rid of that weight. Maybe grab your lighter ones for our bird dog, our dead bugs, excuse me. Right in. Right arm, left leg, and center. Left arm, right leg. Really important to keep your back down. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. 11, 12, 13. We're so close. 14, 15, and 16. Nice job. Let's get to our seated shoulder press to finish. Okay. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Watch out. Okay. Make sure you pick a heavy enough weight. All right. A little way to get up to is you start using your legs to lift the weight once they start getting heavier. So it's a little pop up, pop up. 1, 2. Weights are coming right in front of your head. 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. 6, control the weight on the way down. 7, 8, 9, and 10. If it still feels like you've got a couple more left, maybe try a couple more, see what you got. This was 12 for me. Good. And rest. All right, we've made it through 3 rounds of that second circuit. And then we just have a couple of things left and we'll be done for today. So grab a sip of water. We're gonna need to have a setup like this, a band for Pallof presses. So about shoulder height is how you're gonna wanna have that set up. We're gonna start with bird dogs. Okay, thank you. Want to try some bird dogs with me? Okay, so we're going into our bird dogs. It's going to be 12 total, so 6 per side. So we're getting on all fours. So you want shoulders stacked over wrists, knees under hips, and we're just reaching one long line from foot to fingertips. So that's 1, 2, trying not to tilt, 3. We're shifting your body weight. 4, keep your gaze towards the floor. 5, 6, stretch your body. 7, 8, so pretty. 9, 4 and tight. 10.
I found a flower, Mommy.
11.
I found a flower.
And 12. All right.
So cute.
It's so cute. Okay, so right into our pal off presses next. So we're just going to turn over here. And we're taking a good step out here, so there's tension. And we're just lifting this up and down, trying not to let our body be pulled to the left. So taking a good step out, going to like chin height and then down to your belly button. Chin height, belly button. So you should feel this right on those inside abs. This is called a pal off press. So it's anti-rotation. 7. And last one. I'm just turning around backwards. Okay? Yeah, we're not twisting. Going up and down 10 times. 1, 2, yes. One's orange, one's yellow. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, nice job. Next time through, we're gonna do a twist instead, okay? So let's get back down for our bird dogs. Sorry about all the camera shifting here. Okay. You've got it. We're not taking a very long break here. Grab a quick sip if you need it. We're going right into those bird dogs again. All right, so here we go. We're in all fours position. We're going for 12 total. 1,
Mommy, you want to go to it?
2, 3, nice controlled core. 4, 5, reaching from toe to fingertip. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Nice job. Take a little child's pose stretch here. Release that low back. All right, get your band again. Bring it tall. This time we're adding a little twist to this. Instead of anti-rotation, we're going to pull. 2. Thank you. Can you put it on my notepad? 4. Hips can move a little too. 5. Head goes with your hands. 6, 7, 8. Breathe. 9. And 10. Right into the other side. Remember, your hips can move a little bit. Head goes with your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost there. 6. This is the last exercise. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Nice job. You just made it through a 30-minute full body workout. We did weights, we did bands, we did abs. You hit every muscle group in your body. My name is Holly. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like this video. I would love it if you just make a comment below. It helps the algorithm. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like to work with me one-on-one, the link is in the description. And hopefully I'll see you on the next one.